talked about Alex Highsmith, said he's definitely out this week, but classified him more as a week-to-week type of guy.
Thank God.
Shout out to that. Definitely like that part.
Thought he broke that ankle for sure.
Swear I did too. When they showed the one freeze frame and it was like his foot here, his leg, I'm like, oh man, you done snapped that thing, bro. Yep. But so like I said, definitely positive news with that being week to week. He also gave us an update on Nick Herbig. He said that he should be back this week. They said that he was essentially on the doorstep of being available last week. So that's definitely going to be a positive, man. Obviously, we know with the addition of Preston Smith, that's major. But in the sense of not having Preston overwhelmed, trying to know everything that you need to know to play outside linebacker on our defense a week or 2 weeks after being here, Nick Herbig being back will definitely alleviate some of that pressure on Preston Smith. So I think that was definitely a positive right there. And then we also got an update on Corey Trice. Coach Tomlin basically was saying that his practice availability is going to be the determining factor for him being available on Sunday. He said with Dante Jackson and Najee Harris, their participation throughout the week could be limited to potentially not practicing on a day or two, but doesn't anticipate either one of them being limited on Sunday. They should be full go available to rock out. So that was definitely a positive. I know we had talked about Corey Trice potentially helping out with Dante Jackson, taking some snaps from him if he's not available.
Well, Cam Sutton being back helps too.
That's another one. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So like I said, man, from an injury standpoint, I think that all of that was fairly optimistic for us, man.
Yeah, well, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Highsmith with no broken ankle. Herbig
Dodge
coming
the bullet,
back.
baby. Yeah.
We could definitely make things work with TJ Watt, Herbig, Preston Smith combo at edge rushers. And then
You might even see some Jeremiah Moon, too.
Yeah, there was some concern with Dante Jackson going down, but it seems like he's going to be back this week. Corey Trice coming back, Cam Sutton, he's a game under his belt into the season. JPJ, it seems like we're pretty healthy from across the board.
Knock on wood, heck yeah, man. Definitely in a good spot.
Healthy at a
with
good
it, man.
time with the second half of the season getting underway.
Yep, absolutely. And speaking of guys that did return, obviously, or not obviously, but Coach Tomlin had talked about Cam Sutton's return last week and said that, he looked like Cam Sutton. Didn't show pretty much any rust, man. Was flying around, made plays, did all the coverage stuff, the communication that we know with him. But he also brought up Zach Frazier, who was also coming back from injury, and said that he was a little bit surprised that he also didn't show any rust, looked good for that to be his first game back. And the reason he was a little bit different of the two is because obviously with Sutton, he's been playing in this league for 6-7 years now, whereas with Frazier, rookie, as we've talked about with rookies, you just never know. Typically they are a little bit up and down, but with Frazier, man, he said he played well, and it was funny, man. PFF,
what a draft pick!
Shout out to that pick, man. And PFF even kind of backed it up with their grading of him also. So I was like, oh, all right,
we really lucked out with getting him.
Because
remember, going in, we were like, we need one of these top 3 centers.
Yeah.
And we risked it by not taking a center with our first pick.
Facts.
Fautanu, and it's like, okay.
Yep. It worked.
One of these guys going to be available in the second round. We got to make sure we get him.
It worked.
Jackson Powers-Johnson went. Graham Barton went. Almost immediately after we took Fautanu. Wait, when did the Bucks pick? Did they pick after us or before? It was right around.
It was like right around.
Either way, Barton was gone and JPJ were gone.
And we took Fautanu. What both of them?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I
think JPJ might have went first
ahead
a little
of us.
bit before
he
us.
might have been 2 picks ahead of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking either get Barton or Frazier with this pick, just get the center and move on. Or if you want to trade back a little bit, you still are going to be able to pick him in the late first round most likely.
Facts.
We took Fautanu. He wasn't even on my radar at all. I was kind of pissed off initially.
Remember how we both were kind of reacting? It was like, oh, he's a left. Oh, but hold on. All right, Penix is left-handed, so he's a right. Oh, all right. I think it's going to work, baby.
Then the fact that we were chilling there second round, Frazier drops to us, and he's probably the best center of the 3
seriously,
as of right now.
Right now, seriously.
Get him in the second, then we're able to get all the guys that we need in the third round, too. It was a great draft.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. So definitely like that, man.
Well, I still have a lot of faith in this draft class, and the guys that are playing are performing good, like Zach Frazier and Peyton Wilson. But
also Mason McCormick. Mason McCormick. Let's not forget about him. Yeah,
very good point. But man, Roman Wilson and Fautanu.
The injuries, man.
Bust this year. Big time bust.
Hey, look, can you be a bust?
I
if
still
you
have faith
hurt?
in them going
Hey,
forward.
look, Deke, can you be a bust if you hurt? Just put him in the hurt category. Just
Yeah,
just put him in the hurt category, man.
You can't play if you're not healthy.
Now, if you're multiple seasons of hurt, then you're Sinquest, right?
Right.
That's different. But that's multiple seasons. He did. Right now, we only just year one for both of them. And at least Troy did play in a regular season game.
He played really good.
And technically, Roman did as well, just not as many snaps. But technically, both have made an appearance.